Now, when you conduct action research, it is possible that you come across in your own classroom a child who is very different. For example, there might be a student who asks a lot of questions, and other students are normal, do not ask normally much questions. Now, such cases are extreme cases. And since these are extreme cases, so therefore you may like to do a case study. So there may be a case study report.
Sample case study. Report writing. A case study on inquisitive learner during teaching learning process. This is the title of the case study, followed by details of an intern and name and address of the school where the study is conducted. This is the title page of the case study. Introduction. Here, an intern can write something about a case study, the definition of case study, and so on. Personal details of the case. In the personal details of the case, intern can write something about the history of the case, that it was during school internship program that when Lily, an intern, and other interns are visiting the school, that she came to know about John Dekar of class 7, who was very unique and special because he always asked a lot of questions during the teaching learning process, and so on. Procedure of conducting the case. Here, an intern can explain how she get in touch with John, how she collects his personal details, and how she decides to further collect more information about him by using two types of questionnaires, one for peers and another for teachers. After collecting all the necessary data and information, it's time for an intern to analyze the case so that only relevant information about the case are reported. These are the personal details of John in tabular form. These are some of his personal traits that intern gathered during her brief conversation with John. According to her, she found that John was a good listener, half self-confident, and an intelligent boy. Interpretation of questionnaires from peers and teachers. Based on the answers provided by peers as well as teachers, an intern says that John is an inquisitive student who wants to know everything by asking a lot of questions, even when he knows the answers. According to her understanding, she considers him a brilliant student who always tries to find solutions by trying to get to the bottom of a problem. Suggestions and conclusion. Suggestions. Her suggestions is that educators should engage both inquisitive and non-inquisitive students in the classroom. Conclusion. Here, an intern can express something about herself and how she will deal when inquisitive as well as non-inquisitive or slow learner students are together present, and also how to deal with them. Questionnaires used for case study. The following are the two sample questionnaires for peers and teachers. One of the sample question for peers to respond is it true that John always asks a lot of questions? Similarly, one of the sample question for teachers to respond is, do you think that John is a student who never satisfies with answers provided? Thank you.